To face Thanos and his army, the Avengers went all in. Whether it was Black Panther or Doctor Strange, or the Hulk and Spider-Man, everyone had to bring their A-game for this fight, and Cap shouted out the words that every Marvel fan was waiting to hear.
Assemble.
The Avengers charged at the enemy together. Thanos gave his order too. Cull Obsidian led the charge, and this epic battle was officially on. Scott took down an enemy Leviathan with just one punch. Mid-battle, Thor and Cap even found time to swap weapons.
No, give me that. You have the little one.
Meanwhile, Tony and Pepper teamed up for a full-on aerial assault, but while clearing out the foot soldiers, Tony got knocked down by Cull Obsidian. Just in time, Spider-Man showed up to save him. Seeing the kid standing right there in front of him, Tony just couldn't hold back anymore. That hug carried all the guilt he'd felt for years. But Star-Lord's reunion over there was a bit awkward. Right now, their top priority was getting the Infinity Gauntlet to the Quantum Tunnel, but by now Thanos had spotted Hawkeye. At the last second, Black Panther jumped in. He grabbed the gauntlet and took off running. The soldiers in his way didn't stand a chance. They all got blasted by the energy from his suit. Then Thanos threw his blade and hit Black Panther. He was about to go after him, but Scarlet Witch blocked his path. Wanda hurled massive boulders at him. Thanos slammed into them and sliced them apart with his blade. He found his opening and pinned Wanda down. Looked like she was done for, but then Wanda unleashed all her power and shattered his weapon completely. Then she lifted him into the air and tore him apart. Thanos had no choice but to call in an airstrike, a carpet bombing that didn't care about friendly fire. The sorcerers used their shields to block the attack, but the dam behind them got destroyed in the blast. The flood was about to swallow up the battlefield. Doctor Strange dropped in and cleared out the enemies nearby, then used his magic to send all that water up into the sky. But Black Panther, who just got away, was trapped by Ebony Maw with some rocks. Luckily, at that critical moment, Spider-Man snagged the gauntlet with his web. Then he activated his suit's instant kill mode. He was about to get buried under a pile of alien bodies. Cap threw his hammer and pulled him out of the swarm. Then with help from Pepper and Valkyrie working together, he still got knocked down by the cannon fire. By now, the Avengers were getting torn apart by the explosions. Rocket was about to get killed, when suddenly all the cannons on the warship aimed at the sky. A figure like a ball of fire was streaking toward them. She punched right through the entire ship. It was the strongest Avenger of all, Captain Marvel, watching his prize fleet crash into the ocean. Thanos was about to cry. Captain Marvel naturally became the next one to carry the gauntlet. All the female Avengers had her back. Wanda and Valkyrie took out the Leviathans above. Carol pushed through the crowd, heading straight for Ant-Man's van. Thanos tried to stop her, but Pepper came out of nowhere and blasted him away. Just when Captain Marvel was about to make it, Thanos made a desperate move and blew up the Quantum Tunnel. Tony tried to rush in and grab the gauntlet, but Thanos knocked him down with one elbow. Thor was wielding both hammers. Even with all that lightning power, he still couldn't beat Thanos. Cap got pinned down and punched unconscious too. Thanos was about to snap his fingers when Captain Marvel charged at him again and grabbed hold of his hand. Thanos headbutted her, but it was like hitting a brick wall. The look on his face was pure shock. Then Carol forced him down with just one hand. Out of options, Thanos ripped out the Power Stone, put it on his left hand and punched Carol away. The Avengers were about to lose again when Doctor Strange held up one finger toward Tony. Tony finally understood. He was the only chance they had. So without hesitation, he charged forward, but got hit by Thanos with a knee and a punch combo. With nobody left to stop him, Thanos finally snapped his fingers.
I am inevitable.
That's right, Tony had taken the stones, and in that moment, Tony showed us what it means for a mere mortal to stand against gods. As Tony snapped his fingers, Thanos' entire army turned to dust. Watching everything he built crumble to nothing, Thanos could only sit down helplessly. Before turning to dust himself, Rhodey rushed over to Tony's side. Seeing his old friend in such bad shape, Rhodey couldn't believe what he was seeing. Spider-Man broke down crying. The playboy who once lived without a care gave his life to save the world. For everyone else, this was justice. But for Pepper and their daughter, it was heartbreaking. Later, all the Avengers came together for Tony's funeral. As the little boat carrying his spirit drifted away, the man who saved Earth countless times will forever live on in our hearts.